Hi, everybody. Welcome to E.T. John is taking the day off. I'm Bob Goen filling in.
And I'm Mary Hart. The trial of the century is the story of the century for CNN. Ratings are up as much as 800% while court is in session. But for the cable news network, staying on top of the Simpsons story means working round the clock, as ET correspondent Jerry Grant found out in the wee small hours of the morning.
30 seconds to Mark.
You know what the in cue is, right?
Take one to Mike's cue, ready the big medium with a little Marky Watts in there.
Stand by. Come on, get serious, you guys. I need this job.
Take my cue.
Bob, Andrea, this could be the day.
It is 4 a.m. in Los Angeles as behind-the-scenes chaos gives way to on-the-air calm. Correspondent Marc Watts files his first live O.J. Simpson report for CNN's Atlanta-based news programs.
Furman is a vital link in the prosecution's case, but he brings considerable baggage to the courtroom as well.
The trial of the century is CNN's top story. Writers and producers in the L.A. Bureau begin coverage in the dead of night.
I was here at 2:30. We're on, boys!
Even at this groggy hour, the team is in good spirits.
Hey, Gene, can you punch me up on the monitor? Smoking. Talking to you loosens me up before I go on, so you know that's why I always do this. So you gotta start singing then. No.
CNN correspondent Marc Watts joins us from Los Angeles this morning with the latest.
By 7 a.m., reporters, including Greg LaMotte, start beaming back the news from the media city called Camp OJ.
And let's go live to the courthouse now and get some thoughts on that from CNN's Greg LaMotte. Greg?
Well, Mark, even Judge Lance Ito yesterday seemed somewhat amazed at having...
LaMotte told me the early mornings don't bother the news crews, but sometimes the snail's pace of the trial does.
Especially when they do a lot of these sidebar conferences. They drive you crazy after a while. And all we can do is say, gee whiz, we feel like maybe we're jurors, and try to put ourselves in their minds and say, what must they be thinking about all of these sidebar conferences? Come on, let's get on with it and get the testimony down.
By 8:30, cameras are rolling from the courthouse to the jail. At the studio, Watts turns over the news desk to CNN's daytime anchor, Jim Murray.
We did Jim Newton at 8 o'clock. Lamont did Newton at 8 o'clock.
Once again, there's a question about possible juror misconduct in the Simpson trial.
From 9 a.m., Murray begins covering the trial for as many as 8 hours a day. He scans a computer printout of the court reporter's transcript and takes some 50 pages of notes. By satellite, he talks to legal analyst Greta Van Susteren in Washington. Law professor Stanley Goldman seems miles away as well. In reality, he is across the stage.
Stand by, everybody.
Murray stays glued to his desk. When the trial is on, he watches. When the trial breaks, he conducts interviews. He virtually never gets a break, as I soon found out.
Tell me about your preparation. How do you go about your job every day?
My days all start out pretty much the same. I wake up at 5:57, go into the bathroom, turn on the TV, see, we're in, okay, I see Marc Watts. I see Marc Watts do his report at 6 a.m. And then court's beginning. I'll have to talk to him.